Hey guys, I'm sorry I look horrible. I didn't feel like brushing my hair. And I just didn't feel like it. And I remembered that I promised you I'd do this kind of weekly and stuff. And pretty frequently, just whenever I have time. So I'm going to, but right now I look bad, so don't judge me. Um, so for some reason, I was watching stuff about like teen suicide and stuff because I feel like if something like that ever happens to me, I want to be prepared. Like if something like somebody around me that I really care about like says like cut themselves or burn themselves or like thinking about suicide and stuff, I want to be prepared for when they tell me or when I start suspecting it. So that's what this video is going to be about. I have actually watched a lot of videos just to make sure I knew what I was talking about. At my school, we have this bullying program, and we talk about it sometimes. It's called Oveus. We talk about it sometimes about teen suicide and stuff. And I'm currently suspecting, I don't know, and I'm not going to say any names, but I'm currently suspecting that a kid at my school is thinking about it, but I don't know for sure. I haven't confronted them about it yet, but I don't know. But this is what this video is going to mainly be about. The first things first is when somebody tells you, I'm thinking about committing suicide, or they show you their cuts or their burns or their scars or whatever they have, or you just start suspecting it. First, if you start suspecting it, they could be giving their belongings away, or they could be doing things like oversleeping or not getting enough sleep, like sleeping during class. Because then, one second, my phone came uncharged. Let me plug it back up. Goodness. I'm sorry, my phone came uncharged. So they could be thinking about suicide and stuff. So if they're sleeping during class, they obviously didn't get enough sleep. And at night because they were up all night thinking about it or something. I don't know. They could just be worried about something completely different. I don't know. But you always want to talk to them about it. Never say you're just seeking attention. You just want everybody to, notice you and stuff. Don't ever say that. Because if you do, that's just going to be like, well, now they really don't care about me. So I'm just going to be like, yeah, so no. Don't say that. Say things like, I'm here for you, I will always listen. It sounds kind of sappy, but I will always be here for you and stuff like that. And if they confess it to you, ask for permission to tell the guidance counselor. And if they say no, then you should tell them that they should definitely consider telling their parents. I've dealt with, I'm only 13, it's crazy, but I've dealt with one of my best friends had a little brother, and everybody was making fun of him because of his size, because he's like short for his age. He's 12, he's 11, 12, around that age, and he plays soccer, but he's really short for his age. I think it's kind of cute, but whatever. I got a boyfriend, and I don't like him like that, but whatever. And so everybody was making fun of him because he's short, and what he thought was his best friend was making fun of him, and I just felt kind of sad. I was just like, oh. So I told him he should definitely tell his parents, and his older sister knew, but she said that he didn't want her to do anything about it. And so I was like, I'm gonna take matters in my own hands. I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to, because I cannot sit here and let my friend die because kids at school are making fun of him. I told him if it continued, I will skip school, I will go over there, and I will tell them while they're in their class. I will go, you better leave him alone, or I swear I will knock you on the ground so hard you're just gonna go unconscious. But no, they stopped, and so I didn't have to do that. But I would have. I totally would have. Yeah, so I told him to tell his parents, and he hesitated. He said it was awkward to talk about it with them, and I told him, well, it will be awkward at first. It will be. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It will be extremely awkward. But, as your parents can help. Your parents can tell the teachers. Your parents can tell principals. Your parents can tell their parents. And I promise it'll get better. That's what happened to him. And so I was talking about if you suspect when your friends are doing it, or somebody like you, it's not your friend, but you don't want them to do that. Like the kid at my school, they are not exactly my friend. But, I don't want anybody to die. I mean, everybody's put on this earth for a reason, and if they can't see that, then they just need help realizing it. So what I'm doing is I'm making this video so people can understand what to do. And so what you want to do is you want to ask them, don't do it in front of people, but, get them alone somewhere. It might be a little awkward, but get them alone somewhere and be like, are you thinking about committing suicide? And if they don't answer, they probably are, but I'm not going to speak for anybody else. But if they say no, but it's kind of a hesitant no, like, no, they are. But if you can feel like they are, then just kind of be close to them and tell them, I'm always here for you. I'm always here if you need help for somebody to listen. I'm always here. I will always be here for you. If you ever need to talk to somebody and keep it a secret, just talk to me and stuff. And the person I'm talking about is not my very best friend. But I feel like he's going through some hard times. I'm not really going to say why, because if anybody from my school is going to listen to this, then they're going to know who it is, so I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing, but, this is just a quick little video. If you don't feel like I am doing a very good job at this, because this is my first video, actually this is my second video, but it's my first video on teen suicide and stuff, and self-harm, if you don't feel like I'm doing a good job, or you feel like I'm doing a good job but you want more background on it, go search some more, because there are some people that really know what they're talking about. And don't be afraid to click the people that say about my suicide story, because I listened to a couple of those. It was like about my suicide story, or I tried to commit suicide, stuff like that. I clicked on the title so I know about what they're feeling. I can't just be like, I know what you're feeling, dude. I know, because I never really thought about suicide. But yeah, I'm sorry, I really have something in my eye and I cannot get it out. I think I got it. Okay, so don't, like I said, don't say you're just craving attention. You just think that if you pretend to do this and people are gonna, like, sympathy you more and you're going to get out of class. Don't do that. If you feel like they're doing that, don't say it. Because it could be the case, but it really could be that they're really having some hard times. So don't do that. And if I find out you're doing that, I'm going to like this all over you, all over the internet and all kinds of stuff. But so, yeah, don't do that. So yeah, let's have a little upbeat noise. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. So I'm sorry I look really ugly in this video, because I just felt like I needed to do a video because I hadn't done one since last week. And so yeah, but my hair's in a ponytail. Ooh, I got long hair. Never really noticed. But yeah, have a cat-tastic I'm going to say night, because it's like 7 o'clock here. Ooh, clicked on the screen. It's like 7 o'clock here, and so it's not really day anymore. But if you're watching this in the daytime, have a cat-tastic day. But if you're watching at night, have a cat-tastic night. Sorry, there's a yellow square on my screen. I don't know why it's there. Okay, so, bye!